When I was 12, I was a student of Class A. You probably think that Class A is the best class with the best students that are intellectually competitive, but no, it was Class B. The order of classes according to good academic performances goes from B, A, C, D, and finally E. The top student in Class B can score an average of 90 plus. That's the kind of firepower we're dealing with here. Anyways, in Class A, it was the first time ever I've encountered my life's first rival. Let's call him Furry Coconut. Wait, that's too long. Let's call him Salty. I was a big nerd back then, studious, but not as studious as Salty. Sometimes I got scores higher than him, but he beat me most of the time. We never really talked and greeted each other, but we just walked past like strangers every single time. There's minor teasing from time to time, but he started it first. They say there are 3 things that make you nervous to the core: when you're about to face death, when you're about to confess your love, and when you're about to receive the test papers back from the teachers. The thing about teachers is that they always give me anxiety. They be like arranging the test papers from lowest to highest or vice versa and announcing them. The whole class will know who scored the lowest now and talk about attack on self-esteem. There's this bunch of students that whenever the teacher calls their name to take their test papers back, they always say things like, "Hey, fail, fail, fail." It kinda annoyed me because the same student says the same thing every time they get their papers back. I think it's a coping mechanism in case they really fail, they won't feel that much pain of failure because they've already announced it to everybody. Regardless of whether I did my best or not, I still feel nervous till my heart races and my hands feel cold. When it comes to my turn to get the test papers back, sometimes Salty will be saying things like, "Wow, strong," which felt like a tease instead of sincere compliment because of his exaggerated tone. Besides, he usually got much higher. One time he put up his hand to congratulate me, but it doesn't feel sincere. I don't feel like shaking his hand, but I do it anyway because I have no idea how to deal with the situation. One day it was an exam day. I forgot what's the exam about, but there's this teacher. Let's call him Pancake. So Pancake isn't the teacher that teaches us. He's a replacement to the teacher that's supposed to look after us while we're taking the exam. The school that time has a strict rule in letting the students go out for a toilet break during the exam season. That's because going to the toilet to cheat was a trend back then. So Pancake forbids anyone that tries to go to the toilet. On that day, Salty tried to ask for his permission to go to the throne room. Naturally, Pancake didn't let him go. After all, preventing students from cheating is much more important than everything else. "Everything that breathes in this room shall not leave until the exam time is over." "But I just need to take a crap." "You shall not pass." I rushed out of class as soon as the bell rang. Gotta feed the tummy, y'all. After feeding, I took the dark alley leading to the canteen and saw Salty. I didn't greet him as usual. We walked past each other and then my nose detected a familiar smell. I turned around and saw that his pants were wet. Your guess is as good as mine. Someone took a crap on his pants. Anyways, he went home before the school is over and was absent the next day. In the whole situation, some laughed, some pitied him. As for me, I kinda blamed Pancake for it. We're only 12 or 13 years old and obviously a bit too young to think for ourselves. Pancake moved to another school after a while. He got promoted to a principal position. Thinking back, I'm not sure if Salty clarified to Pancake that he needs to defuse a bomb. A year later, Salty moved away to somewhere else following his father's business venture. I've never seen him since. End of rivalry.
The moral of the story is, don't be a prick or you'll crap in your pants. And if you have to crap in your pants, run for the toilet, no matter who stands in the way.